Hello everybody, my name is Sylvain Rochon and I've had a long holiday. This has been a long time coming. I haven't done a video in about 2 weeks. I had a visitor here and I had to take care of her, and we had a great time. And it also gave me time to reflect because a lot of things are going on, and I wanted to give you an update of what I'm going to be doing, or what I have been doing behind the scenes. Some of you may know, but I have been writing my first book over the last year. And the book is going to be finished and published early next year, so probably at the end of the end of January, early February, depending on the publisher timelines and things like that. And it's entitled Engineering Paradise. Are You Ready? That's the subtitle. And it's a culmination of a lot of ideas I've had over a number of years. And a lot of the ideas that we have talked about on the channel before, how we can use technology to create like a great society where everybody is, the planet is taken care of, every individual is taken care of, and we can pursue our motivations and our dreams with low stress and safety and security, and live a huge amounts of time healthy and all this beautiful stuff, social changes and all that stuff. So this is the book I just wrote, and I'm going to be publishing it, and I'll advertise it. Here's the jacket. You can take a look at it. That's what it's going to look like when it's out. And I've also in my blogs and my videos, I've been structuring them a certain way, where I took a number of articles that I've been reading, and I would theme them and write blogs and do videos accordingly. And what I kind of figured out over the last couple of weeks while I was doing the reflection is that number one, I can achieve the blog and video aspects, kind of share with you the technology and advancements of my reading, strictly through standard social media, Facebook, Twitter. I use LinkedIn, and I post these things in other areas. So I can just basically use my Facebook and my Twitter, essentially. That's what I want to do in the future, just to very interesting articles in my comments and relative to those. So if you want to follow those comments, just follow on my Twitter account. Here's the at is just simply my name, basically at Sylvain Rochon. And you can still do that. But what I want to do now is I want to do something different. Starting, I hope, next week, what I want to do is I want to start a series, like a video series, I think that has more original content, that's more exciting, and more closer to what I really want to talk about. What I want to talk about is social change, using technology, innovation, new companies, things like that. So what I'll be doing is I'll be interviewing people that have a certain purpose of changing the world and what they've done, and kind of introducing them to you. Some of these people will be new, that you haven't known, that are not like the huge mega players, because really changing the world is the effort of the individual. It's the most visible people out there are, of course, popular. Everybody knows them, but changes really are applied at a simpler level, at a more personal level. It's what you do as individuals in your own lives that make a real difference. And some individuals that are not globally known have done tremendous work in advancing technology, advancing business, and doing interesting investments, and inventing new things, and so on and so forth, doing research. So I'll be interviewing these people in a series I will call People with Purpose. And I have a list of like 20 odd individuals. And if you have some individuals that you'd like me to interview, well, please let me know. Just write them out in comments, and perhaps we can share a means to communicate with these individuals. And I can continue the series doing that. So I'll be doing online interviews because most people will be, out of town compared to where I am, and I'll be doing some pretty small introductions of who they are in that series. And in addition to that, instead of course, of my traditional blogs, what I'll be doing is I'm excited about writing a new book that is a follow-up of the book that I just mentioned. Again, it's under the same theme of engineering paradise, but I want to describe how we can tangibly actually build it. And I will also include in that particular book some individuals that have done on a smaller scale, just like I described, some interesting things to demonstrate that, again, my point is that change towards the future, towards a very wonderful, powerful future, is done at a small scale with millions of individuals that each do fantastic things in their lives, and that you can do as well. Not just the megastars that are very obvious and very visible. It's really the work of millions to affect 7.5 billion people. And I'm hoping through the effort of others that 7.5 billion people will each engage in a personal mission to make their lives and the lives of the people around them better and create this paradise, hence the name, engineering paradise. It takes planning, conscientious thought, but it's something we can build together, and it's through small actions, not concerted actions of 7.5 billion people all together. That is, in fact, quite impossible at this point. So, I will be soliciting the help of, everyone that is aware of me. I will engage you guys into the writing process through a system we're still working out with some partners. And of course, if some of you want to be interviewed, as well as suggesting other people that should be interviewed for either one of these projects, I'm open ears, open heart, and we'll just do the recordings, and we'll patch it up, edit, and make it look really nice. So this is the idea for 2018. I'll get started. I hope next week, if New Year's is not too much in the way. Otherwise, it's going to be the week after, and it's going to be a really interesting, and I think it's going to be exciting for me at least, and I'm hoping you guys will be along for the ride. So that's going to be it for now. Looking forward to making the first one. I'll catch you later. Ciao.